I think she's gonna start to cry. Oh, bless you. Baby is in her bassinet because she was falling asleep, but every time I put her in there, she just wakes up. My name is Tanya Margarita and I am back on this channel. So I actually started this channel during COVID and I really only got a few videos up, but that is when I was teaching yoga pretty much full time. A lot has changed since then, so I am just reintroducing myself. The biggest thing that has happened in life is that I am a first-time mom to a beautiful 6.5-week-old baby girl. So a bit more about me. I am 31 years old, and if you've seen my previous few videos that I have on this channel, you'll know that I am living in Melbourne, Australia. Originally born and raised in Chicago. I moved here to Australia about 5-ish years ago. It'll be going on 6 actually this January. So yeah, I've kind of created a life here now, and if you're interested in how I ended up here from America, from the States, and how I've made this my home, also leave a comment down below and I'd be happy to talk about that as well. I don't actually really know what else to share about myself with you at the moment. I feel like my identity right now is really like being a mom and learning how to be a mom. I think today's video is really just going to be, I don't know, a day in my life. I do plan on sharing my birth story as well and my breastfeeding journey because it's been a difficult one. It's all good now. We are all settled into our routine and our latching and all of that stuff, but it was really difficult for me at the beginning, so I think I will be sharing that as well at some point. It is such a beautiful day outside today. Finally, we are starting to get the warmer weather and I am so excited. I'm so excited to see the sun and feel the warmth and all of that good stuff. So I am in a good mood today, which is also another reason why I wanted to just start filming today. I think that is really all I have to say for the introduction of this video. I don't know, I feel like I'm a bit rusty being on camera, so it was probably all over the place, but that's okay. We are relearning how to do everything, it seems like. Baby has been fed and she is just chilling right now. It's actually already, it's around 10:45 in the morning currently, and really all we've done this morning is feed, wake up, have some breakfast, and then feed again. Baby actually had her 6-week shots yesterday, so she's been a bit sleepy. Well, up until this point, she's been a bit sleepy and feeding less. I guess babies can lose their appetite after they've gotten their shots, and she definitely has, but I think she's starting to come back a little bit more normal, so I'm sure we will do a lot more feeding today than we did yesterday. Don't rock her. So baby has eaten, I've already had lunch and all of that too. I wanted to show you our change table station. Just before I show you, I do want to preface this by saying that yes, her change table and her mini wardrobe is out in the living room area because baby does not have a proper nursery yet, or I guess, yeah, by the time she's in her own like room, I don't know if you can still call it a nursery, but she's sleeping in our room for the moment, which means we didn't really have to prep a room for her before she came home. And I think we're going to have her with us in the room, I reckon, till at least 6 months. Basically, since we've been home from the hospital, really the only 2 rooms we've been in with her are our room and then the living room, dining room, kitchen area. So we just decided to leave all of her stuff out here just because it's easier to access it rather than going all the way to the back of the house to the back room. So anyway, yeah, that is why this is out here. Now let me show you. So this is obviously where we change her. We've just got this little waterproof change cover thing on her change pad. And just to the side, we have some wipes. We have a row of diapers and then some more nappies here in the back. We have a hand sanitizer, a room spray. This is for when and if she gets diaper rash. And then she's not old enough to actually hold onto anything with her hands unless we like put it in her hands. But this is just a little distraction toy for when she's able to start grasping things. So on the shelf below, again, we just have some more nappies here. Back here, we just have some extra nappy bin insert things. In the other little compartment, we just have some travel change mats, travel wipes, and then this is another cover for the change table. And then also in here we have these cloth nappies that we use just as liners on things that she lays on. So then just on the shelf below that, we have a bunch of extra wipes and then again some more nappies. And just to finish off this little tour, whatever you want to call it, right next to it we just have this basket where we are putting just her dirty clothes when we change her. Then this is our nappy bin, which right now is on top of this empty Huggies wipe box because we need to find a stand for it, like a proper one. It's actually really annoying because we were looking for nappy bins for the longest, and I don't know why they make them all like so short. Like every single nappy bin that we looked at, we had to bend down to like use, which is really annoying. I don't know why they don't make them taller. It doesn't make sense to me, but that is our situation right now. And then just to show you what I was talking about earlier with the cloth nappies. So this is her bassinet. Obviously we have a bassinet mattress cover sheet, and then this white thing is the cloth nappy that I was talking about, and that is just to catch any of her spit up or any of her like drool that comes out of her mouth while she's sleeping or while she's laying in it. And that just means that we don't have to constantly be changing the actual mattress cover thing. So it just makes life a little bit easier. Okay, so I decided that since I gave you a little tour of the changing station, I'm just gonna give you a little tour of her wardrobe as well. Sorry in advance about the lighting. We are shooting against the light rather than opposite way, so it's a little bit darker here, but this is all of her clothes. Most of this is 0 to 3 months. I got rid of all of her newborn clothes because she doesn't fit into it anymore. We have these just markers of what size clothes it is. It does have clothes that is in bigger sizes, but all of that is just packed away in the back right now because she doesn't need it, and eventually her closet will be in the back room too. But yes, this is all of her clothes. So on the top shelf we just have all of these books. I'm pretty sure none of them are from her dad and I. All of these books were gifted to her. I really love this one because it's little nursery rhymes in Spanish and in English. So you can open it up and then it gives you the lyrics in Spanish and then in English, and then you can press this button and it'll do it in Spanish. And then just next to it in this little linen basket, we just have some knitted things in here. Like my partner's mom's friend knitted these little booties. Look how cute they are. And next to that is just this bear that you can barely see that I just got from the thrift store, and I used it in one of my baby shower games. And then just some little shoes here. These were not knitted, these were just purchased. And then in this little linen box, we have socks and mittens in this first drawer. And then on the bottom drawer is just a bunch of little headbands and beanies. This bottom shelf, we just have this little wicker basket that's filled with a bunch of little toys that was gifted to her. I don't have anything in this one. I don't know what I'm going to put in there yet. And this one is just all of her like care items. We've got some nail clippers and then this little kit that there's a hairbrush in it, and I can't remember what else is in here, but mostly we just use the hairbrush in there. And then next to it, we just have her green book that we're supposed to take with us to all of her appointments, and they just fill in like her stats, so like her weight and her length and her head circumference and just any other little notes about how she's doing. And I also just put this there as well, 12 months of you. So I'm not going to open it because again, I'm one-handed, but these are just inkless milestone cards. So for every month that she has been alive, we're putting her footprints on here. And then I have a little album that I am sticking her footprints in. I just have some laundry that I need to put away, so I think I will do that, and I will continue watching Selling Sunset while I do that. Selling Sunset, and what did I watch before that? I watched Selling the OC before that. Have just been my go-to shows since we got home from the hospital. I don't know why, I love watching them, and it's like, it's something that's easy to watch and something that's easy to just have in the background while doing things, but I have become an addict, and every time I need to feed baby and sit down on the couch, that is what I'm turning on. If you haven't seen it yet, highly recommend. If you love seeing amazing houses, I would love to live in a house like the ones that they show one of these days. That is something for the vision board.